On an exciting announcement for the University of Arizona and the University of Arizona Gymnastics program. We started the process a couple weeks ago to hire a new gymnastics coach for our program. We obviously had great leadership over the years from Coach Ryden and Coach Galt before him, and so we knew this is a program that's very important to our athletics department and to our university. When the search started, the national championships were taking place shortly thereafter in Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I traveled out there and watched several coaches, including the coach to my left, and how they interacted with their student athletes, how their involvement with the coaching at all the different events. And quite frankly, a guy, as you can tell by my size, that was not a gymnast growing up, I learned a lot more about gymnastics than I thought I'd ever know. Right away, when I was watching Stanford compete, I watched Tabitha in her regular interaction with her student athletes and the way they responded to her and the coaching she was giving them. That was very positive, that they were constantly learning and being taught, and it was thought, you know, this could be something that would make sense for the U of A. And so shortly thereafter, Tabitha and I sat down and had a really good conversation, and I'd also like to thank Ross Cobb and Erica Barnes and Phoebe Chalk, and also Susie Mason, who helped serve in the process to identify Tabitha and interview her through the process. And I told her when we sat down, as I said, I think we can have 5,000 people at our gymnastics meets at the U of A. We lead the country often in softball attendance. We've seen how we lead the West in baseball attendance many years, the passion that's here for the U of A. And I told her if she gets out in the community, and we're going to do everything we can to support her and promote gymnastics, I think it could be something that really sets itself apart from many of the other programs across the country with the passion that's here for our fan base. So we appreciate you all being here today to welcome our new head women's gymnastics coach, Tabitha Yim.
First off, I just want to thank Greg Byrne and the Arizona staff here for providing me with this incredible opportunity. I've been blown away by the support, just the outpouring of support from the Arizona community, and I have so much respect for the success that's been started here by Coach Galt and Coach Ryden, and I'm looking forward to coming together as a family with the team, with the community, to do exciting things here at Arizona. So thank you for the warm welcome.
You guys can go ahead and fire away.
You didn't set out to be a coach, did you?
Yeah, it's actually funny. I never thought that I would be a coach. It's something right after graduating from Stanford. I left the day of graduation, moved to New York, always had a passion for service and wanted to impact youth, spent some time teaching. And the funny thing is when I left, everything kept reminding me of my experiences as a scholar athlete. I went on a bus for the first time and I was looking around for my teammates. I stepped into the classroom on the very first day in front of my 9th grade science students, and I felt so nervous. The last time I felt like that was on the competition floor. So I used the skills that I had learned, breathing, positive self-talk, those key words, and I think it just hit me how important that experience was, how much I learned from that experience. And it's one of the things that excites me most about coaching is providing that development for young leaders to use those skills to go out after college and, you know, to do everything with integrity and heart. And I think that's so important and something that I really value.
Was taking the leap from an assistant coach to a head coach a daunting task at first?
You know, I've been at Stanford for 5 years, and I think I've gained a wealth of experience just being on so many different teams and a part of those decisions, and having those experiences of watching a freshman class grow into great leaders by the time they're seniors. And so I'm ready to take that step and that leap, and I'm especially excited about coming to Arizona. I think there's so much upside. I met with the team today and had an hour and a half with them, and I'm already in love with the team. So can't wait to showcase their passion, their talents, and their gifts, and know that the community is just going to be so excited and love the incredible women in the program.
Would you have ever thought that your first head coaching experience would come as a wife of your own?
You know what? I think it makes it a lot more fun. Having been a scholar athlete there, having such a great relationship with Kristen Smith and Chris Swirsek. I really respect them as mentors and am so grateful for everything that they taught me and the opportunities they provided me with. And quite honestly, we're in college athletics. We're competitive. We want to win. And I know they're going to bring their A game. I'm going to do the same thing with my team, and we're very excited about that. And a competitive spirit that comes from a place of love makes it that much more fun. And I'm really looking forward to it, and I think they are too.
You probably know as well as anyone how difficult it is in Pac-12 gymnastics. How would you put that in perspective?
You know, I think it's fantastic to be in such a strong conference and having the visibility now with the Pac-12 networks, something that I'm really excited about. You're going to grow and you're going to learn so much from the people around you. It's another reason why I'm so excited to be here in the Arizona family. I'd love to get together with Mike Candrea and all the wonderful people on staff and really using those resources. That's something that I think I value as a coach. You know, I want to be innovative. I want to evolve with my team and with the sport and use every resource I have. And being in a strong conference really allows you to do that. So very excited for that opportunity.
Building off that a little bit,
Mhm.
Arizona Wildcats is a recruiting pitch in itself. Kids want to come here, but what's your extra push to try and get some of those elite level athletes?
Absolutely. You know, when I stepped onto this campus, immediately I felt welcomed. And I knew it was a family atmosphere. And that's something so important to me, is creating that family environment. And I heard that Greg really encourages the community to wear red and blue on Fridays. And I love that. I think it helps with recruiting. I think it makes a big difference. But just having a community who's really passionate about the sports here, like I said, I'm passionate about college athletics. I'm especially passionate about the amazing women on the gymnastics team here. And I can't wait to introduce that to the top recruits in the nation and to provide that, to create a full student-athlete experience for the athletes here.
You've seen what it's like in Salt Lake and Corvallis on game day.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that here?
Absolutely. I think we have the athletes and the resources to put on a great show. And like I said, the community is going to fall in love with these scholar athletes who prioritize that integrity and who represent their university with pride. And I think here at Arizona, they do so many wonderful things with life skills and resources to create successful leaders, not only in the gym, but in the community and beyond college. So super excited and grateful for all those things.
When you first got the chance to meet the girls earlier today, what were you most impressed by, just the group and the team that they have?
You know, I actually had the opportunity to watch them compete at the Pac-12 championships this year, and you could definitely see the fight of the Wildcat come out. You know, that session one came down to clutch performances, and they rose to the occasion. So I already knew they had that, but just hearing about the goals that they have, their competitive spirit, the team cohesiveness, all those things are so important, and I know that the team values that, and just incredible young women. And like I said, I know the community is going to come behind them and join us on this mission to do great things.
What do you remember about competing and coaching?
I loved their competitive spirit. You know, we always wanted to bring our best when we were competing in Arizona against the Wildcats. And I think you had a feeling that they were going to fight. They were gritty, and they wanted to be the best. And so I think, you know, cultivating that, building off of that, like I said, there's been a great tradition of success that we want to build off of. They're a great team, really great. And I loved having the opportunity to sit down with them today and just getting to know them.
When Greg introduced himself to you for the first time and the possibility of you being the head coach in the Pac-12 came up, what did you think?
I was actually surprised at how comfortable I felt. You know, I think we have a lot of the same values. He prioritizes the scholar-athlete experience, and he wants the student athletes to be great role models and to represent the university with pride, and also at the same time competing for championships. And I think that is the full scholar-athlete experience. It's something that I value as a head coach, and it's one of the reasons that I'm so excited to be here today.
One of the things I figured out about Tabitha early on when you started researching her, everything she's done in her life, she's done at the highest levels with a lot of success. Obviously, when you think about academics in our in our country. Certainly, it's to no one's surprise that Stanford's one of the best institutions out there. And to obviously bring somebody with her background and her successes, both as a student athlete, as a coach, as a student, which was a biology?
Human biology.
Human biology. That's not probably the easiest major in the world. She's successful at whatever she does. And that's the kind of people we want to be part of our athletics department.
Thank you.
Had you had conversations with Kristen about being head coach?
You know, she's been so supportive through the whole process, and I think it's just a testament to our responsibility as head coaches to really develop strong leaders who have the confidence to pursue their passions and their dreams after the sport and after they leave college. And she's been great just as a resource and really encouraging. And, you know, I really look up to her and hope to do the same thing for my athletes here.
We're just coming in with a fresh start, kind of. And we started last year. We started building up our team, and I think that a different outlook. She's been in the position before, and she has her experience and her background, and so I think that'll just be good for all of us. And I think it's just something just listening to her talk, you can see her passion for it. And I think we're all going to build on that.
I'm pretty sure she grew up in Southern California because when I'm from Southern California, and when I was little, she would be in the USAG magazines. It's crazy to me to know that I watched her on the national team when I was probably 8 years old, and now she's my coach. But I think it's awesome. I think that not only does she relate to us because she's been where we've been, but also knowing how good of a gymnast she was gives us even more encouragement to just follow in her footsteps and fully buy into what she wants to do with the program, and I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Any last questions?
Cool, thanks.
Thanks.